I truly believe that sometimes stories repeats. The only difference is that the actors may be different. The American judoka Ronda Rousey and the Brazilian kick Muay Thai boxer Chris Cyborg was the biggest name in the female fight world. They were arguing who is the number one. Ronda Rousey have said a lot of things about the Brazilian. I believe she told the media that she need to come in the UFC and get off the steroids. Chris Cyborg have signed with the UFC. Ronda Rousey have never mentioned the name of the Brazilian again. The American Ronda Rousey was a good champion, but the level of the female fighters was very low. The female division needed to evolve. In that time, the females weren't complete and only rely on wrestling. But as the time have passed, the fighters have evolved, and you started to see women who were able to wrestle and strike. The veteran Holly Holmes was a living proof. She is complete and have not only the throne Ronda Rousey. She broke her mentally. Ronda Rousey's confidence was shattered. She came back to fight for the title against Amanda Nunes, another fighter who is complete. The beatdown she have received was even worse. Amanda Nunes have made it look easy. If Ronda Rousey had faced Chris Cyborg, Ronda Rousey would have lost that fight. I don't know what's going on, but it seems that the champions of PFL will face the champions of Bellator. I believe that the two MMA organizations will fuse or merge together. The boss from PFL wants to do Chris Cyborg, the champion from Bellator, versus Larissa Pacheco, the champion from the PFL. But the main goal is to do Chris Cyborg versus the judoka Kayla Harrison. The American Kayla Harrison is a former PFL champion with a record of 16 wins and 1 loss. She is very good at close range. She is good at wrestling and fighting on the floor. Most of her victories is by submission or TKO. Kayla Harrison have a big name, and they were talking to let her fight Amanda Nunes. Kayla wanted that fight, but when her contract was terminated, she could have signed with the UFC to face Amanda Nunes, but she have decided to sign again from the same promotion. My personal opinion, it is a little bit ironic. She was talking to face Amanda Nunes, then you sign again in the same promotion. It's a little bit strange. Now the former champion is calling out Chris Cyborg.
Acquired Bellator? I heard there's a girl in Bellator who thinks she's a bad. Well, why don't we find out?
The fight between Kayla Harrison versus Chris Cyborg never happened. Later in the future, after the retirement of Amanda Nunes, Kayla Harrison have signed with the UFC. She have defeated Holly Holmes and have now a record of 18 wins and 1 loss. She was known to be a frontrunner who gave almost everything in the first round. The veteran and the former UFC fighter Kat Zingano have survived and resist the assault of the Brazilian. Her opponent gas out and Kat Zingano have not only dominated her, she finished her.
Uma sequência, 2, 3. Brutal a Kat Zingano pra cima da Amanda Nunes. Olha lá, vai batendo firme. Taca ali pau, vai descendo a mão. Aí a Kat Zingano pra cima da Amanda Nunes. Fim de papo, céus.
After that fight, the Brazilian have recovered and have terminated all her opponents.
Brazilian looks for another first-round stoppage win. Doesn't have it under the chin just yet. There's the tap! Oh, there it is!
She have received a title shot against Miesha Tate. My honest opinion, it was too easy for the Brazilian. Miesha Tate didn't stand a chance.
Big shots by the Lioness.
She's got a choke. She's got the choke. And it's all over. Amanda Nunes.
Ronda Rousey came back to reclaim her belt. She failed miserably, and her performance was even worse than Miesha Tate.
Tiene que entrar en el clinch. Hoy la tocan a Ronda. Está haciendo que vamos a ver si la tiran.
Nunes presionando, tirando, empujando, tratando de mantener buena distancia.
¡Paren esa pelea, referee! ¡Paren esa pelea, referee!
Amanda Nunes, the first female Brazilian champion. She is the one who put the final nail in the coffin. She have ended the career of Ronda Rousey. Amanda Nunes had a second fight against Valentina Shevchenko. The Brazilian won, but the truth is, Amanda Nunes lost that fight. In the world of mixed martial arts, Cris Cyborg is the most feared female fighter on the planet. Amanda Nunes managed to knock her out and claim the belt for herself.
Seeing that now it's real. Oh! She's hurt. Nunes! She's still got her down. Julianna on her feet. Oh!
Amanda Nunes became the first female fighter with two belts at the same time. The rampage of the Brazilian continues. She went and destroyed the former champion, Holly Holmes.
Oh, Nunes was... Oh! Huge head kick for Nunes!
And have almost cleaned out her division till the day she meet Julianna Pena. Julianna Pena is a brawler who isn't afraid to fight dirty to have success.
Just over a minute now to go in the round. Let's do it! With one final!
Julianna is clearly not the most technical fighter in her division, but what separates Julianna Pena with the most female fighter in her division is her mindset and spirit. She is ready to go to war. She is ready to go through fire. She doesn't get intimidated and continues to fight even though she gets hit with powerful shots. Amanda Nunes versus Julianna Pena. Stand up, Amanda was winning. Amanda have decided to wrestle with her opponent. Even though she was dominating, that wrestling have drawn all her energy. As a result, Amanda Nunes have gassed out and slowed down. Julianna Pena have pressed her, punch her, dominate her, and submit her.
That's from Nunes. By Pena. And Pena to the back.
Oh, Julianna's got it down. She's got choker. She's got a choker. She's got choker. She's got choker.
Amanda Nunes didn't fight smart. She wasn't calculated with her cardio. As a result, she lost her belt. Julianna Pena versus Amanda Nunes 2. Amanda Nunes was clearly the better fighter and have beat her in every domain.
Wow, bien concentrada, vean qué precisa. Tiene buena base, es un nivel que está en el Salón de la Fama por adelantado. Amanda Nunes tiene todos los récords en estas dos divisiones ya. Qué bárbaro, qué corazón también tiene Julianna Pena, impresionante, de verdad, ahora que mejor merece. Bien lo mencionabas, ¿eh?
She have reclaimed her belt. After the retirement of Amanda Nunes, Julianna Pena have reclaimed the belt and will face Kayla Harrison. Julianna Pena versus Kayla Harrison. When we talk about striking, Kayla Harrison have more weapons, but sometimes she seems a little bit hesitant. Julianna have less weapons, but she have more courage to engage with her weapons. In a stand-up fight, Julianna stand often stationary in front of her opponent or march forward. It will be excellent for Kayla to throw her low kicks, because we have seen Julianna getting dropped because of low kicks. Fighting Julianna in the middle of the octagon may be a bad idea. The closer to the cage, the better it is for Kayla. In the wrestling and ground area, I strongly believe that Kayla is the superior one. But Julianna has something that Kayla may not have, and it is her mindset. Julianna is not scared to get hit, and she can take a lot of punishment. No matter how bad the situation is, she keep fighting and keep attacking. They may both have a good cardio, but I believe that Julianna have the better cardio. Even if Kayla managed to dominate Julianna, the big question is, how long will she be able to keep the same energy? Will she be able to take a lot of punishment? There is a lot of question. On paper, Kayla wins, but Julianna Pena is someone you must not underestimate. She have terminated prime Amanda Nunes and lost by decision. Few women who have crossed paths with Amanda managed to survive, but Julianna managed to survive and she have claimed her belt. We will see what's going to happen, but it will be very, very interesting. Leave a comment below in the comment section. Like, share, visit and follow my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.